Welcome back, ladies and jelly spoons, to another episode of I'm Driving and I'm Bored. So, in celebration of Cinco de Mayo, I came down here to Papa Murphy's, and I got one of my favorite foods on the planet for dinner tonight, and that is the taco pizza, like a boss. Oh, dude, it's so good. It's one of my favorite foods in this entire world. And I went across the street and I got a ginger soda while I was waiting for it to cook. And it's this company called Cock and Bowl. Dude, it's really good. It's a really good soda. But I didn't take into account that I'm in uniform. And it looks like a beer. It's in a brown bottle. It's like the high-end root beers. And so I'm waiting on my pizza to get made. And my supervisor comes rolling up, and I'm having a cigarette, drinking my soda, and he thought I was smoking a cigarette, drinking a beer outside of Papa Murphy's in uniform, and I'm like, I appreciate your complete and total lack in confidence of me, but no, I'm not drinking a beer while in uniform. You know, it's like, dude, come on, man. I've been working with you for years, you know, what makes you think I would do something? I don't even buy beer when I'm in uniform. It's like, dude, come on, man, that actually kind of hurt my feel-bads a little bit. It's like, you actually think I'd be swinging on a beer in uniform? Dude, come on, really? Really? That really did, dude, that kind of stung my feel-bads a little bit. I'm like, dude, I don't even go to restaurants that serve alcohol when I'm in uniform. It's just, I happen to like our company and I happen to like our company's image, and I sure as hell am not going to be the one that tarnishes that image with something that stupid. Now, granted, I ain't the smartest guy out there, but man, I am so happy right now. I ordered this thing. They're prayer beads, they're Buddhist prayer beads, but they're solid steel, and it has a steel cable that runs through the center of it. They're self-defense beads. And I ordered them, not just for the sake of having self-defense stainless steel prayer beads, which is cool, I don't care who you are, but I ordered it, they just look really cool. And it's a pretty long chain. Yeah, they're heavy. It's like literally the beads are stainless steel. So I mean, they're heavy duty. And the thing weighs like 35 ounces. It's like this heavy duty self-defense chain. And but it's designed to be worn as a neck chain. And so I'm like, that is cool. I'm gonna find a kick-ass crucifix mounted on there. I was like, I don't even really intend to use it for self-defense. It just looks really cool. And I was like, that is a new piece of jewelry that I'm going to be wearing. And I'm actually going to take it down to the church and I'm going to get it blessed. And I'm going to wear blessed prayer beads. And I'm totally happy with that. If you don't like that, you can suck a dick. Because I'm wearing it. You don't have to wear it if you don't like the idea of wearing prayer beads. I don't care. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care if you're Muslim, Buddhist, whatever. You know, whatever makes you happy. I'm not the one you have to answer to. I am a Christian. I believe in Christ, and I want to wear some blessed prayer beads. I don't really necessarily like the idea of the crucifix. The crucifix kind of confuses me a little bit because, you know, it's the symbol of the Christian faith for the most part. But it's a symbol of his torture and death. And I'm like, no, dude, you celebrate him. You don't celebrate, like, his death. I mean, how's he gonna feel when he comes back? And, like, all of us are praying to, you know, an image of him stapled to a piece of wood. It's like, dude, really? That's what you chose to remember me with? You know, I mean, yeah, I wore the crown of thorns for you. I had my beard ripped out, I was tortured, had a sponge full soaked in vinegar shoved in my mouth, and I celebrate Jesus. I love Jesus. Jesus is cool. Like I said, I mean, if you don't subscribe to the Christian faith, you know, whatever, man. You know, it's whatever makes you happy, dude. If it makes you happy to pray to a tree, go pray to a tree. It doesn't affect me at all. I'm going to tell you that I'm a Christian. I'm going to tell you that I believe in Christ. I'm going to tell you that I think Christ is a really cool dude, and you should at least look into it. But if it's not your bag, it's not your bag. I'm not one of those dudes that's going to, like, berate you and be like, you're going to boil for all eternity in hell and fire. Well, I'm pretty sure you know that. So, rather than be all doom and gloom about it, I'll just let you do what makes you happy. You know, it's... I don't really go to church. And it's... Honestly, it's the hypocrisies of the church what bothers me. And most churches, they demand that you donate. And then it's not a donation, then it's a charge. And there's a few of them that won't let you go unless you donate. The Mormons are a great example. You can't get into heaven unless you have good credit. You know, I'm like, that's kind of a weird restriction that I never saw anywhere in the Bible. You know, I don't know where you came up with that one. Now, it does mention in the Bible tithing, which is 10% of your income you're supposed to give. But this is also back when the entire village had to pull together to keep the church going. You know, and nowadays, churches makes, you know, this is the other reason I don't go to church. You know, you're supposed to, you know, especially priests, you're supposed to forego anything of the flesh. You know, you're not supposed to have money. You're not supposed to be like that. And yet most of these priests they're driving a $100,000 car, living in a multi-million-dollar house, talking about how you need to be humble and you need to give to God. And it's like, they're not giving to God, they're buying you a new swimming pool. I am very adamantly against that. And I'm pretty sure there's a special place in hell for people who do that. People who use his name for monetary gain. I'm pretty sure that there's an entire section of hell dedicated to people like you. You know, it's like, dude, that's not cool. That would be like setting up change jars for leukemia patients and then just pocketing the change. It's wrong. And, you know, like I say, I'm not hardcore, super Bible thumping religious, but at the same time, it's like, dude, that's just wrong. I don't even have a conscience. I am autistic with antisocial personality disorder. I literally don't have a conscience, and I'm capable of telling that's fucking wrong. I don't know how they do it. I honestly don't know how they go home to their $10,000 mattress, lay down on it in their multi-million-dollar house 7 days a week, and then once a week they come in, you need to be humble and you need to give more to the church. How about you start giving some? You know, if you really believe in that, and it's like, how come you, if you truly believe in that, and how come your taxes up? How come you're not paying your fair share? Huh? Yeah, no, they never have an answer for that.